back and I'm going to be doing another tutorial on FIFA 19. My last video on this was on FIFA 18, so it's not as updated, and as well I've took some of the complaints from the previous video about like it being too long. I mean, personally I've been clicking a video, it was over an hour and a half long, so you're probably wondering why I'm uploading rather than why I'm uploading a specific video, but whatever anyway. So basically what I'm going to be doing just now, I'm just going to be running through the SBCs instead of doing all of them. I'm just going to show you one. It's about 10-minute mark, so it shouldn't be that long, but I'm not doing it for ad revenue. I don't get paid for any of this shit. But what you're seeing right now on the screen is what I do when I set up an account. Importantly, you must pick Brazil as one of your countries, because you're going to need it later on in one of the other SBCs, and right now you're just seeing me flick through. It doesn't really matter what you do with the starting 11 right now, but you want to make sure that you get at least 2 Brazilian goals, and I'll show you later on it's for the squad goals SBC. And then you're going to want to click on to the kits, and they have to be rare gold ones, and you'll see what I mean after this annoying message that keeps popping up. And yeah, so I'm just waiting for this to come up. And okay, so now that you're on this screen, you're going to want to go into the single player tab and go into the SBCs, and now you're probably wondering like what I just now. You have to go on and you have to do the let's get started SBCs first, which are just really simple, and it's really up to you how you do these, but just to save time what I do is I just go and start, and then just for the first one I click on the bronze keeper and then just get it done with. But I open the packs as they come along, and yeah, you don't really get any of these packs, so they're probably worth skipping, but okay, so yeah, that's the other method. Yeah, I kind of just went silent there for a minute because I'm just watching it back. But yeah, you want to make sure that you don't use any of your gold players that you got, because they're useful just now, as I've kept saying over and over again. But yeah, it doesn't really matter what you get out of these packs, and the last one, again, just use squad builder. But you want to make sure, of course I'm going to stress it, I couldn't stress it enough, don't use the gold players. Now they come up in the squad builder, which is what, just swap them out for any other players, and just, the SBCs are simple enough, it shouldn't really be any difficult to do any of these SBCs. But after this you're going to get packs, and now one of them is the 2-player pack, and it's quite useful if you get a rare gold player out of the 2 players pack, which actually do I get in DylanHYT, but he's quite useful. But you want them from an obscure nation like Senegal or Ghana, anything like that, just as long as it's rare gold. But in this pack, completely useless later again, because you're not going to be using this account. But as well, I forgot to mention as well, you're going to need another account, which I'll link a account creation thing in the description, but I'm sure you know how to create one anyway, so there's no point in really clicking on it. And you're also going to need Footbin for this, which if you've watched the previous one from last year, you already know you need Footbin. And I've made a tutorial on my YouTube channel which is the Footbin one, so it shouldn't look that much of an issue. So what I'm doing just now, I'm showing you all the weekly objectives and the daily objectives. None of mine are completable to get 200 coins, so what I do is, the reason why I picked the rare gold kits is because you go over to, not the consumables, you go over to the club items, and you want to basically quick sell these kits, and you just want to activate the kits just now. And the kit and the badge, the reason why they're all rare gold is because they all quick sell for 56 coins, and I had to quick sell that out, but all of these discard for 56 coins each if they're rare gold. And the reason why that's a good thing is because you're going to see why. Basically what you want to do is, after this you're going to bid on a non-rare silver player who has like an obscure name or that. And 2 seconds. Bye. Okay, so I'm back because I was actually interrupted by my granny grander, but whatever. I've recorded the thing for this before, but it doesn't really matter anyway. So what you're going to do is you're going to buy ball mate. You're going to bid on 150 coins. It doesn't have to be ball mate, it can be any player of your choice on the first page, but just make sure they don't have a bid on them to begin with. And now I'm just waiting for him to expire, but it should only, since you've bid on them, it takes 30 seconds, which in the meantime I'm going to highlight the SBC that I'm doing, which is the It Takes 8 one. And now It Takes 8 is the SBC that I chose to do first, because first of all it's probably the cheapest for a 45. It's better than Prime 9 because Hybrid Nations is cheaper for the same packs, well, pretty much better packs really, and you make your coins back like to 9.5 which is quite good. And yeah, so I'm just waiting for this to come back up. And yeah, so I've got Ballmer, and instead of sending them to the club like I do to Fanny, basically just you're going to list them up for whatever price you want, but I would recommend doing 8.7 or 7.7 to 10,000 coins if you're transferring 10,000. 8,000, I'd do 6,700, but for this example I'm just going to do 7,700 to 10,000, and then I'm going to switch over to my other account, which I don't know if I mentioned this already, but you need to transfer 10,000 coins, which is what you're doing right now, and you also need to have a second account, which, well, no shit, but I'm going back on to my account now, and don't disconnect for EA servers twice like I did, like a pure Mongo. But while I'm waiting for it to load up, I might do like another method on this, but just I want to thank everyone for the 500 views that I got in the Footbin how to use video. I did not expect that to do nearly as good. It wasn't doing good at all on my channel, and then it's the best video I've got right now. And the first method I realised it was quite shite really, because it was too long and I sounded as if like I didn't even want to be a part of it, which I'm going to try and upgrade on that now. Really, I'm just going to act as if like, I want to be here now, because I actually do, because I enjoy it. And yeah, I'm just waiting for this to load up now. And the Ultimate Scream cards have changed as well, which they're going up to 99 in the April 12th, which is close to my birthday, only about 8 days away from my birthday. And yeah, so I'm back on at my main account now, and we're going to be searching up the player that you bought. Now, this is against the terms of service for EA, but who really cares? It's not. I've never been banned personally from it, so you want to find your card. And the reason why you put 7.7 to 10k is because so you can tell the difference from other cards, because people do massless silvers, so you don't want that to happen. So switch back over to your other account and back out of Ultimate Team. You're going to go back on, and now you'll have 9,500, which you take 500 coins away from because it's EA tax. The EA tax is the only thing that makes this method a bit bad. If you pack clip, say like an Inform Ronaldo or that, it's like the EA tax is going to like cut you down heavily, because instead of the normal 5%, it's going to be 10%, because you're also taking away coins as well on your main account. But it's probably the best way to do it if you're not paying any money or that on FIFA points or that. So yeah, I like it really. And yeah, the foot swap deals, don't really mind about that. The card isn't really that good for foot swap deals, but so we've sold him, and yeah, that's just proof that we bought actually the right player. And now I'm going to go into the SBC now, which is the one that I've highlighted, which was It Takes 8, because a 45k pack, and it's going to be giving you a good deal. It's only 6,000 coins on Footbin, but it costs about 7,000 coins in the actual game. So I'll see you when I've got all the players for that. So I'm back and I've bought all the players, and as you can see I've done the League One method, and I've got the pack now. I'm going to show you the pack because I'm going to show you how I list all the players, which basically you want to get like all the non-rare golds. You want to make sure that like you're getting as much as you can for them. Like if they're discounted for 300, then you could probably sell them for 600. At this point I thought it was Diego Costa, so I was happy with that, and then I saw it was Morata because he transferred, which he's a fucking cunt for that. I shit myself, but I don't know why I shit myself over Diego Costa. But anyway, you want to, basically what I do is I look for the bid price. So as you can see, he's 750, so I list him for 750 because he won't sell for over that if it's a bid price and no one's going for it. He doesn't sell because he's not got a bid price on the first page, and he's 750. Same with him and Zobnin as well. Yeah, again, no, not really. And I probably could have sold him for 800, but I thought it doesn't really matter. But it matters in the early run, but now 600 coins for him is quite good. And yeah, you want to make sure for players like that, but sometimes you can pack ones who get like 1,200. You want to just make sure that you're not missing out, and you want to keep as much coins as possible. Now Blast, now he's a player that I thought was going to sell for a lot, but it didn't really. But since I saw bids on him, I saw he was in high demand, so I just listed him up. But anyway, Hendrick was the one that I made the most coins off of from the regular players, and I shouldn't have listed him for 750. I should have listed him for 850. Don't do what I did, but you want to just make sure you're getting as much coins out of these players as possible. And yeah, so I'm going off it just now, and yeah, so I've finished the first one, and that's me on 8,900, waiting for the players to sell now. And yeah, that's them sold, all of them sold. And yeah, what I wanted to show you right now is the squad goals one that I've been talking about. And now I wasn't going to show this one, but just to show you what you do with the Brazil players, you go into, not this one, not this as you see, but you want to complete all the hybrid nations first, and then you want to do the hybrid leagues, which is what I'm going to be showing you right now, squad goals. So the reason why you pick Brazil is because normally this SBC needs loyalty, and you could get lucky and pack a Brazilian player in one of your packs, but mostly from my experiences I haven't packed one. So I'm just going to be showing you what to do with the Brazil players that you get from the starter pack. Because Brazil, like, the actual league isn't in the game, most of the high rates are from like different leagues, and they're all scattered about everywhere. So what you want to do is you want to go into your club and get these players that are still sitting in that you got in the starter pack. And the reason why I didn't get rid of them is because, like, so Brazil, you see all three of the players that you've got, so just put them on your reserves right now and use the one that looks probably the best to use right now, which is Petros right now. But you go into concepts and you just basically build the Brazilian team by like 11 leagues and make sure you get 6 rare players. So Mariano and Sidkley, who are the left backs and right backs of the team, they're always in every one that I do, and this is always the cheapest method without loyalty, without question. And I use Gil, but sometimes I switch between Gil and Hernandez, but you want to make sure that you're getting the rare gold players. That was a Snapchat notification. And yeah, so you can either use Ismaili or Sidkley, but Sidkley's always cheaper. And for this method, like, sometimes you've got to vary it up, but because there's so much variation with the Brazilian players, you don't really need to. I've never used that Guilherme guy in my life, and I don't use him in the end. But yeah, you can also switch the left and right mids depending on the prices of them, but for me it's cheaper, so right now and then I pick Carioca, and he's one that I always use as well. Kyobe or Kube, fucking don't know. And also Wesley up top. Now he's at the back, but if you want to just filter out all the silvers and that, just put gold on it, but it doesn't really make that much of a difference. But Wesley is there, and now you can see I've only got 5 rare gold players, so then you switch it for another player. But now straight, if you get a Brazilian striker, just don't use him at all. You don't need him. And centre mids most often not, but yeah, so we can get rid of the Guilherme guy, and then you can get Souza. Now Joseph Souza is from the Saudi Arabian league, so that's why I didn't use him. And then just get any Brazilian player, which for my case I think I use Mendes, Thiago Mendes, and yeah, that makes the team work. And yeah, so you got 11 leagues, 6 players without loyalty. Now if you check it on Footbin, it does need loyalty normally, but for my method it didn't need loyalty. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time, and that was a good video. I hope it was a good video. I'm going to put background music and that and the rest of it, but hopefully it was better and shorter as well. And yeah, so I'll see you guys next time, and I'll make a part 2 if like there's a need for it. But you can probably make about 100,000 to 200,000 coins if you do this, and it helps you to compete with all the people who have thousands and thousands of pounds. If you're just a normal free to play player, then yeah, so I'll see you guys next time, and that's me going, and yeah, bye.